Hello, today my colleague Haji and me we will speak about the movie called Brother Bear. I would like to start with a short summary of the movie. In the movie, the Inuit young hunter killed the bear and magically changed it to the bear by failing to listening to his grandma's spiritual advice. Uh, Then he seek help from grandmas to change it back to the humans, but his mother told him to travel where the light touched the earth. On his way, he met a younger bear, Koda, where he stayed with him for a long as a closest friend. Then uh, I will transfer you to Haji to speak the stereotype happened in the movie. Thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad. Now I would like to speak about the stereotype in the Brother Bear movie story. So, when a young hunter killed the bear, there was a small cub called Koda, who is a bear, and he generalized that all human beings are worthless monsters. On the other hand, the young brothers, some of them believe that, one of them believed that bears are worthless monsters, and when the experienced an old woman gave him the picture of the bear and told him to love the bears, he perceived this as a valueless and he underestimated until he tested the betterness of the consequence of the consequence of failing to hear the advice. Thank you.
Thank you, Haji, for telling the stereotype viewed in the movie. Now, I would like to speak about the theme of the movie. The theme of the movie is how listening to advice is important and helpful. On the other hand, how failing to listen to advice hurts or leads to the dangerous situation. In the movie, the grandmas distributed the natural spiritual advice for all three children, siblings, but two of them believed in the spiritual and they listened to grandma's advice, whereas the other boy, Kanai, didn't listen to the spiritual advice of grandma's. Then he suffered by changing from human being to the bear. And he tried a lot to become a human being and traveled a very far journey looking for to be a human. So Kanai, uh, after he changed to the bear and met his friend Koda, he is targeted or he is hunted by his own brother because his own brother wants to revenge for his brother, and he went to the cave looking for the bear. And when he met Kanai to kill him, while they are fighting, their brother, who magically changed to the eagle, came to mediate them. And also, on their fighting, the Kanai told the story that he is the killer of the Koda's mother. And this makes very sad for the Koda and away for one day from his friend Kanai. Then the Kanai's brother who came to them and they mediate their brother and tried to help the Kanai to change to the human beings. And after Kanai changed to human beings, Koda feels sad because he will left alone as a bear. But he asked his brother Kanai to become a bear. Then Kanai decided to become a bear forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. Now I would like to start the social issues on the brother bear story. So when the elders in the movie from the Inuit society and I advised the young and the young brothers, they told them important information about the relationship of natural and of they told the important relationship of the natural spirits uh, and the coexistence and the how they relate to each other. But the young brothers didn't hear or they underestimate the important information from the elders and they ignore. And some of them, like Kanai, because of punishment by failing to hear the advice, he changed to magically a bear, and that was and the reason they didn't hear the information from the old woman, and they believed that what she said was not important, and for that reason they changed to different animals like eagle and a bear. So the problem here or the social issue in this context is that is the age gap. It's very difficult and they get difficult to understand what the older people say, and they assume that these older people didn't know anything, and they assume it's not important until they have seen the reality, because they when they touch the reality and tested the reality, and because of that consequence, after the heavy punishment by changing to animals, they realized it, what the older woman said was very important, but it was too late, and it was after many obstacles and the hindrances that they faced. And the other point is that the other social issue is that on mostly people they judge you what they see rather than what you are. So if you apply this to the actual social society, you can see the parameters and the points that uh, that the points are failing to hear and the advice of the older people, then it will be very and you will regret in your life. It's better to hear the advice of the older people on time, and now it's better to practice and hear what the older people said. Otherwise, you will feel and you will regret, and you will feel when you become old what the older people said was very important. Thank you very much for your listening and your time.
Thank you very much. 8 دقيقة 42